The Shills are working overtime to try and convince us that Meteor Man is Sauron. Well, they're calling him Meteor Man.
Dumb.
Meteor Man.
They think we're retarded. That's the only explanation for this. If you watch the show, it's obvious.
It's obvious also because it's been leaked for months.
That too.
Halbrand is Sauron. We know Halbrand is Sauron. I was watching the real BBC with Az and Gary and Mueller when it was dropped, when Az got the leak live, and he said to Gary, I know who Sauron is. And Gary said, just tell us. And he said, it's Halbrand. They have their sources, and their sources have already now been better than everybody else's sources because they've been absolutely right. They've been right. Yeah. They've been right.
Yeah, Meteor Man's a wizard. It's Gandalf. It's not Sauron.
So this is today. This is just a couple hours ago, at least it was 2 hours ago when I was setting up my tabs.
Mm-hmm.
Rings of Power already spoiled Meteor Man's secret identity. Bombadil.
He's already around. Tom Bombadil's already around.
Well, the reason we're disputing that it's Radagast from last night is the fact that it doesn't have enough memberberry power. That is our sole dispute in that section of debate is that Radagast does not have
it makes more sense to be Radagast. You're right. Lore wise, I mean they shouldn't be around yet, but order wise, Radagast did come before Gandalf.
But that requires logic, and we're not operating on logic here.
So you're operating on logic, Tranquil Waters, and that's it makes sense with logic, but these people don't use logic, so we're trying to use their harebrained shenanigans to think it's Gandalf.
Yeah, but that's the main argument. Member berries. That's why it's Gandalf. But here, let's read this, and we can pick this apart. As reviews indicated, the pacing was a bit slow. Oh, you don't say. But that left room for plenty of mysteries will need explaining in the future episodes. That was a big complaint that we zeroed in on. This whole who is Sauron shit. It's the same as Wheel of Time. This whole who's it going to be mystery that is completely unnecessary and is just an example of bad storytelling. They don't know. They're just going to try and do this. It's really, really bad. One of the biggest talking points is the sword that Theo found. Theo, I call him Badass Teenage Mustache, who's also half elf, and I think we proved that last night. Whose was it originally, and why was it left in the barn? Will Theo become a Nazgul? Whatever you mean. It doesn't work like that.
No, you need a ring to be a ring wraith.
Or you need to
not a sword.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work.
Well, and we all know from Mordor country, you know what my thoughts are in Theo's heritage.
Yeah,
not Mickey's.
Yeah. When it's re-uploaded, you can. We're not. It's too early in this stream for.
It's too early. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say.
That's a demonetization right there. There are also questions related to Halbrand's real whereabouts and identity. Speaking of identity, a lot of fans were wondering Stop calling him Meteor Man.
Okay,
he's
all right.
Stranger
I've heard Meteor Man like 18 times now. What the devil is that?
A man fell from the sky.
He was a meteor that fell from the sky in the episode. And at the very end of episode 1, he crashes. So with their real great intelligence, they're calling him Meteor Man. I think
that's how the wizards arrived in Middle Earth. But they're saying it's Sauron, even though that's how wizards show up. So it's clearly a wizard. It's not Sauron. It's a wizard. We just don't know which one specifically.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, frankly, to the memers out there, oh, come on, Adam, you can spell. When I hear Meteor Man, this is what I think. I think of Robert Townsend.
That is correct, sir.
I think of Robert Townsend, Meteor Man. That's Meteor Man.
That's
Meteor Man. That's why I said during the show when this dude, not these guys. No, he's not there. Where is he? Where's their leader? There he is. This guy right here. At one point, he yells during the final battle, "Meteor Man!" I mean that's what I hear in my head when they say that.
That's what Meteor Man I know.
Yeah. So there needs to be Legion of Memers. Somebody needs to tell Legion of Memers for everybody to call him Meteor Man. They need to meme the hell out of that. This is Meteor Man.
Grump, get on it.
This is where was it? This This is a dirty old white dude who fell from the sky and is a wizard.
And
That's
doesn't
what
know
this
how to
is.
talk for some
Yeah,
reason.
but it can talk to
even though
bugs.
he's as old as the universe.
Yeah, I guess
He
his
can't
brain
talk?
is still downloading.
Yeah, no, he can't talk.
All right.
And
Can't
he
talk.
eats snails with the shell
Oh.
on. Isn't that so funny?
Oh.
I know, force humor.
And they're alive, like they're not cooked. They're just living snails.
Disgusting.
It's so
freaking
gross.
These
Is
freaking
that how
Pava
they,
hippies.
once again, I'm coming from a place of ignorance. Is that how the wizards in the universe work? Do they come down there and be savages for a while until they adapt, or
No, he's only a savage
no.
because he's with the Harfoots, and they're dirty
This
hippies.
dirty
that
freaking
are
hippies.
disgusting. Like they
When
don't
it
even know how to
starts-
eat properly.
Yeah.
They like to eat berries. They smear them all over their face to eat berries.
They're like nom 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 nom.
oh,
nom.
so the Harfoots are savages?
Basically,
They're dirty hippies. They're dirty
Okay.
hippies.
Okay.
They're dirty
All
commie hippies. Early in the Rings of Power marketing campaign, they promised enticing enigma, blah, blah, blah. Let's get to it where I want. We want to go down here. Okay. Before the series premiere, any of these options of who this guy might be, whether it's Gandalf, the Blue Wizards, a lot of fans believe Meteor Man was actually Sauron. Show me a real Tolkien fan who has been analyzing this and preaching about how bad it is. Show any of us who thought that was Sauron. Again, this is fake bullshit. They're talking about stands here. Before the series premiere, any of those options would have made sense. However, after watching A Shadow of the Past and Adrift, it's pretty obvious that Meteor Man is Sauron. Jed. No.
No, it's pretty obvious that it's not. All the evidence points in the other direction, and even the little lore that they do correct, it's clearly a wizard.
Yeah.
Sauron has been on Middle Earth for thousands of years. Where did he go
Well,
to
wait.
come back like that?
They're going to convince us. They're
Oh,
going to
God.
convince us. Amazon didn't outright say it, but there were definitely some clues that pointing toward Meteor Man being the series' ultimate villain. First, the first clue came when Meteor Man uttered his first words, Mana Ure. In Kenya, that means what is heat, sun, fire? In Sindarin, mana also can mean power. Obviously, Meteor Man must have been referencing his flaming fall from the sky, but Sauron automatically conjures images of Mount Doom and fire and evil. That's a big loose connection, but the next hint of serious dropping. Okay, let's look at this for a second.
That is the weakest connection
Weak.
I've ever
I
heard.
have questions.
know.
I have
Question.
questions.
I'm
Fine.
hearing words. I don't understand them.
I have questions. Once again, I don't know anything. Doesn't this world has its own language?
Oh,
There's
dozens
multiple.
of them.
Dozens,
And
right?
there's-
Plenty of I know there's
there's-
Elvish language and
Yeah, they
other
wouldn't be
languages.
using Kenyan as a stand-in.
Yeah.
But outside of that, what are you talking about?
This is somebody trying to pretending to be a Tolkien nerd. This is somebody pretending to be a Tolkien nerd. Look, here's language. Here's the language. And what I love is Sauron automatically conjures images of Mount Doom and fire and evil. That's not a thing yet. That's not a thing yet. That is thousands of years away from being a thing.
Yeah. What I took him trying to say was, I can't pronounce it, but it's like Maiar. That's how you pronounce it. That's what I took him trying to say, which is what Gandalf is. He's an angel called a Maiar.
Mhm.
That's what I took them trying to say.
Yeah, but so this is so ludicrous. This is, like Grum said, these are words strung together, meant to sound like something, but absolutely mean nothing, aka word salad.
You just described the script for both of these episodes.
I did. You're
They
correct.
sound profound, but they're ultimately meaningless.
Okay. Early in A Shadow of the Past, Galadriel's company found one of Morgoth's hidden outposts. I thought it was supposed to be Sauron's hidden outpost. No, they got
that mixed up.
It's Sauron's, because Morgoth is long since defeated when that was built.
Oh, the passage of time is so messed up. They're covering like 10,000 years, not that much, like 5,000 years worth of history in like a few seconds. So confusing.
In the Forgold Waith, There, they made it clear that the place was so evil that their torches could have just said, okay, Jed, you have to, you have explain this for those who are not initiated. This whole, it's so evil, there's no heat.
Yeah, so they find this like ice palace at the beginning of the episode. They go in a bunch of elves with torches, and one guy, he sticks his hand in his torch because he's cold, and he's like, I can't warm up, I'm so cold, I can't warm up. And Galadriel all profound says, it's so evil that our torches don't give off heat. And then a few seconds later, they find an altar with an evil symbol on it that is burning everything around it. So it's so evil that there's no heat, but then they go to a place that's even eviler with heat.
It's just, yeah,
That makes no sense.
I know.
It
And this is the prologue. This is the first 9 minutes.
Oh, we spent
my
over an
God.
hour on the first 9 minutes.
On the first 15, 20 minutes, we spent an hour on it, and I realized, oh shit, this stream.
So glad I watched Fellowship of the Ring extended edition last night.
That's what I watched the trilogy this week. I just finished Return of the King yesterday before the stream, and I needed that. I really did.
So they find this place is so hot. So when Nori mentioned that Meteor Man's meteor fire,
What?
It's so evil that it's not hot.
Meteor Man's meteor fire wasn't hot. She apparently this is the kind of thing. And if we had stopped every time, we'd never get anywhere of telling us things. She touches it, it's not hot. Whereas touching it and not being burned would kind of.
Yeah, they don't trust the audience to figure out what they're seeing, so they have to explain it. So she falls in a fiery pit. She touches some fire, and then she's like, "Oh, it's not hot. Hey, it's not hot. It's not hot." And I was expecting her to turn to the camera and go, "Guys, it's not hot. In case you didn't notice from everything I just said, the fire isn't hot."
Okay, now
Like
this is
full She-Hulk.
This is a complete leap of tarded logic here. Nori mentioned that Meteor Man's meteor fire wasn't hot. It was pretty obvious that something nefarious was going on.
Yeah, they established evil fire isn't hot. So
But I mean,
this is
they
other
are-
fire that
once
is.
again, I have a question.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Nothing. Nothing's happening. People are talking.
It's
and doing
worse than
things
it
and nothing's
sounds.
happening.
Yeah.
But you have to realize, to make this second statement even remotely legitimate, you have to believe that this is true. You have to believe in this stupid this. So to say that because it's hot is various. How about the fact that it just isn't hot because it's not actually fire? How about that? Maybe just that it's just there. It's just so dumb.
Did they steal that from Game of Thrones? That
Someone have to tell me that one. I don't know. But so
You can almost guarantee they stole it from somewhere.
they stole a lot of stuff. These people played Dragon Age. These people have played other games. we made so many connections to stuff. So obviously something nefarious is going on. No, it's not obvious. Of course, all of this technically speculation. Thank you. But taking those clues into account, it looks like Meteor Man will probably be Sauron. Only he is evil enough that Meteor's fire can't touch him. That makes no sense. This is this idiot's argument that he's Sauron. That is the thinnest of thin. He's obviously Sauron because fire's not hot.
If that's the best, where was Sauron? He was on Middle Earth, but why did he need to fall? Gandalf and the wizards had to fall because they were coming from heaven. They needed to fall to Earth.
They arrived. Like, doesn't Gandalf arrive on a boat or something? And I believe somebody said that last night. Gandalf arrives on a boat. I mean, he arrives on Middle Earth from another episode. This is if Sauron had retreated to someplace he would have to fall from, he would have been busted by the higher beings.
I'm gonna get a headache from all this.
Yeah, it gets
imagine
worse.
actually watching the episode.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therentnerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.